Disgusting.
Okay.
Just like all your kind.
Disgusting like theft.
Alright.
Disgusting like threats.
Grave God, will you quit dragging this on? Tain't that hard, Legsley. Just hand over the gold.
Go.
I will not.
So, last time we gathered our party, and we have Losa, Fane,
Come on then, Legsley.
Beast, and then yours truly.
I find
Jedi
any
Beckett.
bread. I want no trouble.
We've got this black cat following us around.
Bread or a brisket? Toast the same.
Your grift teaches you
Quick
to bully
review,
others.
mostly just for myself.
Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth. You filthy
I
cunt,
am
you
playing as a dual-wielding
Have your
rogue.
cud.
Disgusting.
Points in the
Just like all
scoundrel
your
and
kind.
dual-wielding. Points in persuasion and also bartering. I have
Disgusting
the
like
thrifty
threats.
talent, the pawn talent,
Right,
and the
God.
ingenious
Will you
talent.
quit dragging this on? Tain't that hard, Lexi.
Playing as the
Just
rogue.
hand over the gold.
Losa is essentially our bard. Bard, enchanter, buff person. It's gonna buff, heal, all that fun stuff to us. And yeah.
Come on then, Lexi.
Let's see here. Yep. We got Beast,
I
who's
find
gonna be
any bread, I want no
our
trouble.
tank.
Bread
He's
or
a,
a brisket?
I believe
Toast
his
the
thing
same.
is like actually like
Your grift teaches
battle
you to
mage or
bully
something like
others.
that. Anyway, he's got points into persuasion and sneaking,
You keep his name out of your mouth.
and
You filthy
he
cunt,
has
you
points
are.
into warfare. Strong boy.
Have your cud.
Fane is going to be our
Disgusting. Just like all
general
your kind.
wizard slash eventual
Disgusting
necromancer
like
and summoner.
Grave God, will you quit dragging
He
this
has
on?
points at the lore master.
Tain't that hard,
He's
Lexi. Just
been
hand over
dead
the gold.
for a long time, so he knows a lot of stuff. Yeah. Okay. So we just entered the fort. I just gathered the party members.
Come on then,
About it.
Lexi.
I'm just gonna start
I find any bread. I
going
want
around
no
the
trouble.
fort and doing some
Bread
quests
or a
and things
brisket?
like that.
Toast the same.
Yeah.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic. This is not your business, long pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this one. Griff already knows she don't like to pay her fair share.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Ask after this Griff.
Runs the kitchen. Means he runs me, you, and everyone else in camp.
Sounds a bit more like a shakedown in disguise.
You two ought to be thanking your lucky gods it's us, and not the magisters enforcing round here. A fool never knows what they've got till it's well and gone. Now come on, elf. If you make me say it again, there's gonna be trouble.
Sometimes you have to flex your strength. Is that really worth losing your life over a few coins?
Burrow looks you up and down, sizing up your threat.
Ah, get out of here. The both of you. You ain't worth the sweat of my brow anyhow.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Okay. safe spot. Could definitely use one of those here in the fort.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
Kid running around.
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf.
You need to be more careful, or you need to tighten
To be
up.
vulnerable in a place like this is tough. You may keep your shame for yourself. An open heart knows the difference between right and wrong. It is not wrong to walk in the camp. It is wrong to assault one walking. Only your kind does not see the difference.
So who is in charge around?
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power.
You know any way out of
I
it?
hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters. Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this. Thank you.
Okay, I got a head. Interesting. Let's go with the leather armor.
Not drawing many winning cards of late, but I won't be crying over it. Sailed away from my last island prison scot-free. No reason I can't do it again. I'm no people person, but I've had a run-in or two with Magisters before, and let me tell you, most of them couldn't pour water out of a boot. One way or another we'll slip past them. Just keep your head to the ground. You'll get more than an earful of dirt, I promise.
Let's put that new armor on Beast.
Got you!
A severed head. Great.
Whoever kills the other is the boss! Shua! Got you!
Alright, let me check the transfer. Protect the Sahila about escape.
You're too slow! I magicked you, you're dead! I know they help.
As you approach the young elf, Losa suddenly grabs your arm. Her hand is damp. Her face looks pale and grey.
Hey, listen, I don't know why, but I think I need to talk to this elf.
Okay, Lusa.
You mind?
Floor is yours.
She darts over to the elf without responding. They begin talking in earnest, more quietly than you can overhear. Losa suddenly snatches up both the elf's hands and leans close to her. Her voice rises.
You have to tell me.
The whites of Losa's eyes fade to grey, then black. The colour runs into her veins, crisscrossing her skin like lightning. She keeps hold of Sahela's hands.
It rises in you even now, Losa. Do not let it. You must be strong. Be strong. Fight. Fight. You are okay. You are yours. No one else's.
I'm just gonna step back for a second and just to see what happens.
Shut up. Let go. Let go. Let go. I don't want to hurt her. Don't make me.
Losa is rigid as a board, tense with the effort of holding Sahela's hands in tight, painful bunches.
Leave me alone. Leave me. I don't want to.
You are hurting me.
Losa's eyes are black. Sahela's fingers are white under her grasp.
Let me go. Please.
A sinister smile spreads across Losa's lips. She jerks the elf toward her.
Chatty elf. Chatty elf with all the answers. I wonder what your blood tastes like.
Losa, please. You must not defend her. She wakes if she is weakened. We must hurt her to protect her, you see?
I bet the elf blood tastes like honey, like nectar, like joy itself. Let's find out.
Alright. Something
You
has
must
happened.
weaken her to help her. I am sorry, Losa. She does not. It is almost enough. A few more hits. She comes back to us when she is weaker. None.
Yeah, thanks. What? Don't look at me like that.
You almost killed her. You'll look at her however, I'll look at her however I want to.
I didn't do anything. It was that thing, whatever it is. It's just a visitor. It has nothing to do with me. Good. Let's keep moving. I want to get out of this bloody place as soon as possible. Yes, it is.
Well, I still need to talk to her.
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns towards you when you approach.
Ah, hello. I see you come a long way. I see you come here seeking a great adventure. Do you find it?
She laughs and looks around as though taking in the scenery, though her eyes are still covered.
Many people to meet, many stones to turn. And there is a great joy here, as though the walls and water themselves were made by many smiling gods. Even if we are here under unhappy circumstances, still I feel it. Perhaps you keep going. Perhaps you make friends with what you see. There is a great passion in every grain of sand. Maybe you find your adventure after all. I see it before my eyes. You do, someday.
Her eyebrows shoot up.
Looking for a way out.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows how to leave.
I haven't come across an Amiro.
But if you find him, maybe you can help him. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you what you seek. A way out. You bring me great peace. Thank you, my friend. I miss him very much. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams, of far feeling. You do not free Amiro without him. Yes, please ask.
Why do you have your eyes covered?
Oh, I do not cover my eyes. I cover the place they used to be. They are gone now, taken. But I see all the same.
Why? Who?
He
Why?
is a very blind man. He sees things but not truth, not love or joy. I feel very sorry for him. You understand when you meet him after you escape.
Okay. Just gonna go now.
Got you!
You are in the wrong place, Pinky. Do stop gaping. Anything can be procured inside these walls. That's for you to decide.
Right, it looks like Callias has some warfare skill books. Interesting. Very interesting.
I know they help.
He has also some fairly basic armors. Okay. Good to know.
What do you think can wrestle the fruits anyhow?
I believe I did want to check over the equipment. Party. Okay.
So, this is Fort Joy.
Delivery. Surely you'll have one. What a crumbling disaster.
Don't tell anyone.
Scram! Snake face.
Everything now? Good.
Perhaps it's
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm very tired. Abominably tired. Beg your pardon.
Okay.
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin from a potato. As you approach, he looks up, setting the potato, but not the sharp little knife, down on the table.
What?
I hear you're in charge.
Who's asking?
I'm just a fellow inmate. Got some questions.
He smirks and holds the little knife up to the light, watching it glint.
I'm listening.
I think it would be important to have a good friend here in the fort that's got some power. Plus, he's also got food.
He points the tip of his blade at the grisly sight of the elf hunched over, clutching his knees in the cage.
I solve my own problems.
You know anything about Manchesters and their
They'll
cure?
cure you of your sauce. Nightshade will cure you of an headache too.
Okay. Do you know a way out of here?
Can't help you there. If I could, I wouldn't be here peeling goddamn potatoes.
You're right.
Sure, have a look. Good stuff, huh?
Here's the goods. Like you wanted. Got it. If a magister finds this on you, you forget my name, here. Take your coin then.
Leave him be. Don't make me say it again.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf. This clown caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist.
What's he meant to have stolen?
Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet.
If I get you the supplies, will you let the elf free?
Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal.
Okay.
Worse than more rations, these.
An elf, caked in mud and blood, looks up at you from the bottom of the cage. He holds his shoulder at a strange angle. Despite his condition, he appears eager for your attention.
You believe what he says? That I am a thief?
You have another reason why he locked you up?
Perceptive. Like most men behind bars, I'm innocent. Like most of us here on the island, in fact. Aren't you like me, looking for a way out?
Do you know the way?
I do. I prepare it myself. One only has to follow the path. But you guess I need something too.
How did you end up in the cage in the first
Griff
place?
tells you, does he not? I take his supplies. But I don't take what he thinks. I do not have his oranges. I do not even see them. I tell you what I know. But first, I want to make a trade.
Trade? Sure.
I know a way out. I show you. And you help me out of here. I cannot die in this cage.
Okay. That's good.
Finally, progress. Griff releases me if he sees I do not have what he misses. You must find who steals them. After I am free, you are free. Thank you. And hurry. Please.
Keep my eye out for some oranges then.
You forget my name here? Got it.
What in his death caused it?
Mind your manners round.
To avoid Woken are attracted to source. But why?
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Another divine arises. Come on, will source change back? What if there are no source?
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue just to this road.
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house.
Sure. Accept the invitation.
Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards. You're up first.
Oh, okay.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Hard hand. I feel like I'm at a very hard table. They're willing just to let me join. I'm thinking they're up to something. Fold.
Well, that was easy. Looks like you'll have to pay your interment fee after all, Freshie.
Is that how this works?
I'm sure the Reds told you. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets.
No imagine having to pay to stay here.
Well, you've heard of it now, ain't ya? Go on then, Freshie. Turn 'em out.
No.
We'll see about that, Freshie.
Oh, a fight. Let's kick these good-for-nothing thugs in the teeth. Oh, I've been injured. I don't know how I managed to do that. I don't remember where.
It's too tight.
There's a spot I can get backstab on there. Yeah, right here. There we go. Mosquito swarm. Ooh, down to 11. one action point to get a bit closer. Up to here. That didn't go how I thought I was going to. I want to make sure I read that book.
Send us your children, your supplicants, and you divine.
You there? I'm looking for an inmate. He wears a large bronze ring with a dragon stamped into it. Name of Migo. Have you seen him?
I haven't.
Useless.
Okay.
It is a very important matter that I locate this Migo. Tell me if you hear mention of him.
Okay.
She ain't coming back.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
It's too tight.
Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. A child is missing. My baby.
What's your child's name?
Irma. She's called Irma. I haven't seen her in days. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her.
Well, what do you know about her
I
disappearance?
last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind, too. It's so unlike her.
Have a closer look at that doll.
Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home. That's what I call her. My little chicken.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her shirt sleeve.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me.
Alright, I will do my best.
You are an angel. Truly you are. Irma?
Fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that child. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya?
Perhaps you should help find her.
Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Matters a cooker, that one, and twice as loud.
Distraught, for sure.
Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a void woken she was. Been dead and buried for a month now. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy. And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
Interesting.
Irma, Mummy's right here. Where are you?
Farah. She ain't coming back.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend!
I hope you're right.
So do I. By the divine, so do I. If Bishop Alexander doesn't rise, I don't know who will protect us from this darkness. Some blame the Voidwoken for Alexander's failure to ascend. If all we sorcerers can be cured, then the bishop shall be free to rise. So chant the endless prayer.
Okay.
Change your mind about my offer yet?
Oh yes, Calvin.
Oh, noble. But good luck with your...
Nasty. It's better off, I'm sure.
Keep my name out your mouth, Outbound.
Easy now, old chap.
I'm meeting someone here. That someone ain't you.
Okay.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before. New?
Yeah, just arrived.
Don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place. You here alone?
Like I have to make some close friends.
She gives you a long look.
You keep them friends of yours close, eh? Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. Not much in this world someone you love can't make better.
Well, why are you out here?
Used to be I had a family. A husband and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name. Waiting and remembering.
I'm sorry.
Thank you kindly, sweetheart. I do appreciate it. They were good lads. Too good for this place. In some ways, I'm glad they got out quickly. Listen to me, bubbling on like a cauldron. You're sweet to listen. And yes, they were lovely. Totally lovely. I'll see him again before I'm gone for good. That's for certain. You run along now, darling. You shouldn't spend what little time you've got left here listening to an old bleeding heart moan. You won't regret keeping those friends of yours at your... I brought my own share of knowledge with me from the get-go. No sense in keeping it all to myself.
She has a restoration skill book. For 282. I might be able to sell it now. Oh, she only has 12 gold.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale.
I never met you before. What do you mean?
We are unfamiliar, yet familiar. We are the same material, you agree? I am very curious. So tell me your tale.
Why not?
Start from the beginning. Start from where you come.
Not from that far from here.
I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find.
Well, I'm always seeking to make amends.
I understand. Now tell me how your story ends.
I hope my burdens will be lifted.
I see it in your shoulders, the weight you carry. I hope your wish comes true. Take this rope. It is a gift. It is common, but it helps you lift burdens.
Thank you, I think.
It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Oh, he has Geomancer books. He also has testing for quite a bit for those things. He does have soap. I do know soap can be a very viable crafting material. We'll supply the minerals. I'll just leave those. Oh, empty potion bottle. I know it's in the crafting. Oh yes. Didn't I just get a rope though? I feel like I just got a rope. I know that if I grab an old key and some soap, I'll make a set of lockpicks.
Tides in and out and in again.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll, or so she said. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze.
What is a guy gotta do to earn that kind of
No
stuff?
sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, so I can decide your fate here and now.
I'm just another human. I don't mean
Not so very far from home, I'm sure. This is the turf of Magisters, and Magisters tend to be human, like you.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded in the side of your throat. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
Because it is my desire to question him intensely. As for the reason, you're staring at it. You see, once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of a slave. But now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here, to Fort Joy. I intend to raise the subject with him. No!
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
Instead of killing me, you could...
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you? Escape. How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible.
A reminder of her certain death.
Well played. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Okay, it worked. We talked her out of taking the needle out of
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal, wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours. Suits me fine. Lead on. Or better yet, let me take the lead.
I've actually changed my
A
mind.
bit fickle, are we? Huh, we'll have to work on that.
Oh, wait, I thought I meant something different.
Suits me fine. Lead on, then follow me. But wait, you seem to have quite a few followers already. We'll be far too conspicuous traveling in a caravan like that. Return to me once you've culled a couple.
Okay, there we go, that's what I meant. Talked her way out of it. Alright, now I really gotta go talk to that lizard. Figure out what's going on.
Huh? What? But I was... It was... Please, tell me. Tell me. Why did you wake me? I was so close. So close.
Oh, you smell like oranges?
And you smell of burnt hair and barren dreams. But I have the good breeding not to mention it.
You know, that might be Griff's missing supplies.
Supplies? You mean the oranges, I suppose. Though I'd guess Mr. Griff is more upset about the Drudine than the citrus.
Hmm? What do you know about the supplies?
It's all here, I'm afraid. On my person. You found your thief. But I am anything but one of those sniveling addicts you'll find creeping around the kitchen. I need to dream. Above all others, it is my vocation, my responsibility, now more than ever.
What's the difference between Drudine and dream?
Drudine, it makes you master of all you see when you sleep. The dreamer is not the play actor, but the playwright. It may be hard for you to understand, but my kind, we dream for the greater good. What we see can predict the truth, can even shape the truth. But we need Drudine to do it. Before I was caught, before I was brought here, I saw a vision. The void woken, slain, divinity restored. But just as I was about to see how it happened, the Magisters beat down my door. This is my last chance to find out the secret, to find out how to save us all. So you see, I cannot give back the Drudine, not only for myself, but for all of us. My dreams are my gift. They may be our salvation, too.
Oh, what is my... What's my memory? Yeah. 10. Touch is also 10. Finesse is at 13. Griff? He's out for blood for that dream day. I'll protect your identity if you hand it over to me first.
Blood. And it won't be long before he'll have it, with all his thugs lurking about. They'd stick me in my sleep if they knew. Fine, fine, take the Divinity. I'll find more. Another way. Somehow. I have to. For all our sakes.
Alright.
What took you so long? I'm ready to take up arms if...
Level 2. I'm not going to return that grip right at this.
Is that thing eating corpses?
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns to you with great effort, pain apparent in every movement, and madness screams from its wide, bloodshot eyes.
You. Quite lost. Quite lost. Careful, or they'll cross your wires. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time.
Oh, that yarrow plant.
The creature gingerly takes the plant into his bloodied hands. He runs his fingertips over the white flowers. His panting breath slows.
Darling, dear darling child. Hello, yarrow girl. Can it really be you?
Why are you looking for
The
that
creature
flower?
clenches the plant tightly. His breath quickens. He seems liable to lunge at you at the drop of a pin.
You wouldn't understand. A father's pride, a father's love.
The creature begins to weep. Fast, silent tears spill from his eyes as he clutches the little cluster of flowers to his heart.
For you, my ring, heart of me, name of Migo. Thank you.
Migo.
Yarrow girl.
Oh, Madison Yarrow. Oh.
Don't disturb me again, unless you've seen Migo. You have seen him? Tell me, where was he? And you're very sure it was him?
The ring, it matches your
She inspects the ring closely.
This can't be. You said he was upon the beach, yes? I need to have a look myself. This simply can't be.
Soul? Why she haven't told me the soul on her body?
Vara. She ain't coming back.
Very strange.
Our Father, who presideth over us all.
I'm not mad, sweetheart.
Vara. She ain't coming back.
What have they done to you? Pop, is that really you?
Little Yarrow girl. Grown up, flower-headed girl.
What have they done?
That's why she kept her own prisoner, her father prisoner here. She know that would happen to him.
She looks at you with hatred etched deeply in the lines of her face.
I didn't want any of this.
Whoever did this should be brought to justice.
Ha! I'd die 1,000 deaths before I'd see this go unpunished.
Well, at least he found him, even under these circumstances.
She looks at her father and manages a small smile.
As am I.
You know who did this? Is this some kind of magic? For some kind of strange treatment?
It's strange. It almost reminds me of the creatures Dallas keeps at her side. Sometimes you hear a kind of muttering beneath their masks.
She reaches out to touch her father's hand. He withdraws it quickly before remembering himself and reaching out to Yarrow again.
I had no idea. What a fool I am. Wait, before you go. You've helped us a great deal today. Let me help you too. I have a little gold on me, and take this key. I'll show you where you can use it. It opens a door leading into the fort that may help you get out of this wretched place. It isn't too late for you. Not yet.
Ooh, nice.
What's happened?
Let's go with the pants.
What have they done to you?
Get better armor.
Yarrow girl?
Special arrows. Yeah, I know it's special.
It was her, wasn't it? The monster.
Don't think of the ugly now. Here I am. Here you are. Here we are.
What's happened? What have they done to you?
Darling? Yarrow girl?
It was her, wasn't it? The monster.
Don't think of the ugly now. Here I am. Here you are.
We're about to.
maniac.
As you approach the blacksmith, you feel a
Hello,
bony hand
dog.
on your arm. Fane leans in and whispers in your ear.
If it would be acceptable, I have an inquiry for this human. It is of a personal nature. And if it would not be acceptable, well, that would render this entire conversation rather awkward.
What's the worst that happened?
Fane
Go ahead.
approaches the blacksmith and quietly speaks to her. You can't overhear much, but he seems to be gesturing towards her head an awful lot. Fane's words are quiet, but you hear the blacksmith repeat, "Face ripper," in shock. She slowly starts to back away.
What is it with creeps like you and Master Niles? I told him to slither back to his dungeon, and you can get too, freak!
Fane backs away, scratching his head. It seems that didn't go as he'd expected. He is lost in thought, though. She must have said something he found interesting.
Is it not enough that you travel with me? Must you speak too? Go on then, bark away. Let's see if we can find any method in it.
What's that mask of
The mask of the shapeshifter? In my time, it was nothing more than a novelty. A toy, really. I crafted one for my child once. She spent the day trying to convince me that she was her mother, even though the face I used looked nothing like her. Of course, now that toy could be the difference between life and... well, it makes a difference. With that mask, I can shapeshift and walk through this world looking like any other simple mortal. I could look like a lizard, a dwarf, a human, any creature whose face I can procure. It certainly makes traveling through towns easier.
How do you craft that?
Oh, it's quite simple. One just acquires a face, a source orb, and combines the two to make a face mask. Combining several of these single face masks along with a source orb will produce a mask of the shapeshifter. Frankly, I'm amazed everyone isn't doing it.
Maybe there aren't as many spare faces laying around.
Oh, of course there are. How many hundreds of thousands of you people have died over the years?
Makes sense.
Almost all of them seem to have been disposed of while still wearing perfectly serviceable faces. It's a terrific waste. Still, without the proper tool to remove the face from a corpse, I cannot take advantage of the many cadavers you're providing. So if you happen across anything that seems capable of ripping a face off a body, please do let me know.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal,
And what you after?
I need the
a
tree.
grin cracks her stony face.
Sure thing.
Oh, she has summoning stuff. She has a lot of money. Okay. I can buy that restoration skill.
You won't regret keeping... I brought my own shaft. Cool.
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come on, chap. Don't be unreasonable.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort.
I was only remedying a repertoire.
Well, what a swollen swine you are. This fella won't accept the healing I've offered him, I'll have you know. Intent on calling the Reaper over with them whales of his. I figure I might as well give him a little piece if that's all right with you, mister. Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Don't be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out. Lucky you came out of it at all. Plenty of folks around of here haven't, and it's me who ends up wrist deep in the gore.
think you're so fancy with your flashy abracadabra, don't you? Fat, who needs you?
You be dying or dead?
Fat chance. I'd wrestle death to the ground and make him scream my name for such a dainty toe in the Hall of Echoes. All you did was save the bastard a good beatdown. I caught a blow too many from those card-playing fatheads up on the ramparts. It got myself a golden ticket. I didn't even get the chance to use it. Why don't you take it? If they offer you a round of cards, this one guarantees you a win. It's called the Sparkler. Whoever's got it gets the pot. Filched it from that hog Griff himself. Careful, though. If you ain't as skilled a fighter as me, you'll end up on Dr. Lest's table with the rest of the lilies.
Well, if you happy to know that I took them out.
You watch that friend of yours. Scallywag flicked some fairy dust my way, naught but a moment ago. No telling what effects it'll have on me.
Our healer's walk is never done. Unless everyone's dead, of course.
A strong constitution, and the gods will take care of the rest.
I am glad to see you. You fill me with peace.
So I found Amrio and have struck a deal to free him.
Ah, you help him. Your open heart surprises even me.
Well, heart has little to do with it.
You say that now, I know. But you see. In time, you see. I feel him, but I do not.
Okay.
won't say it again.
Come on, chap.
Oh boy. Alright. Spell striker between the two. Okay. Oh man, they're all up on beast right now. Wow. Okay. that target. Oh, you have immune to bleeding. There's MS glove. Lots of teleportation. Oh. Locked. Okay. I will pick the lock. They're really level too low.
should be happy for Greed. Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not him, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on.
Gonna get interesting.
Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
She never did like you. I'll be with you soon, love.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
I'm granting approval. You can't let anyone talk to you like that.
He nods at you and turns back to his handiwork. He lines up another nail and hammers it into the panel.
You're not gonna be needing those anytime soon.
Wouldn't know a thing about you and I, Betty.
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts, and doesn't look up as you approach.
Is the ground really as interesting as all this?
The ground? I don't know what you... I'm just trying to work it out. What happened? Why? My mind.
In your mind.
What else, my friend? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. Why?
I ask myself the same question sometimes.
Naturally. How could one not? We've used Source for thousands of years. We have used it to heal, to grow. How can it be that it suddenly summons these horrors from the void? And when will Alexander ascend to divinity? We cannot continue like this.
The dwarf slaps his knees and chest until a buoyant rhythm develops and begins to, well, not sing exactly, but chant.
They stole me boots and burned me hat, but beast of the sea will come asking for me. They locked me up with a pig and a rat, but beast of the sea will come asking for me. Oh, not bad for being off the top of me head.
He bows to an almost comical depth, then rises and laughs.
Welcome to the joy, my famed friend.
Well, I wasn't feeling so welcome till now. You almost had me dancing. You get any more songs in you? This savage beast could use some soothing.
Well, I got a right good rebel whooper on hand, warning of the barbaric beast. The other, well, it ain't so respectful, but Royal Guards folk on holiday always ate it up.
Gotta admit, I'm tired of hearing the shanties all singing my praises. Let's hear the Royalist tune. I bet it dresses me down real good.
One Royalist tune coming up. Oh, Macca Smiles, bastard born, the man of life enraged him. A gnashing vomit he became, so Queen sought then to cage him. A pitiful sight, his inadequate fight, the quivering lump sent out of Queen's sight. Macca Smiles, bastard born, the Royal Knights upstaged him.
Ha! I knew there'd be some good lines in there. Quivering lump. Too funny to be mad at.
The Royal Guard, They'd sing this while wandering the hinterlands, looking for rebels in the shadows. It was some time ago, of course. Back when you were banished to the Isle of Mists.
Beast looks to the ground for a moment, but just a moment. His cheeks rise and redden, and he roars in laughter.
Those were the days, eh, chum? Well, I've got to get moving. Good to see a friendly face, though. Ain't too many wandering around this glum camp.
Nice. Cool.
Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach.
Yeah, I was so close. I got to see you murder one of our own.
A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due.
Well, I guess everyone's a traitor to
The
someone.
Divine Order's all that stands between everything you see and a Void Woken's throat. Any traitor to them is a traitor to us all. Believe it or don't. The Divine Order doesn't need our loyalty. They'll save us in spite of ourselves.
Pipe down, Farah. It's time to accept reality.
Okay.
Did you see 'em? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty.
You mean those creatures the Magister had with
That
them?
Magister, that was Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order, and his right hand, Dallas. How do you not know this?
How was Alexander chosen to be the
What,
leader?
have you been living under a boulder? Alexander's the Divine's only natural son. Good man. I'm proud to serve him. Liberated my hometown from the Black Ring, he did. We never had such peace as we did with his battalion protecting us. Now why don't you move along and settle in? A Magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. We're up to our hoods in sinners these days.
Saw 'em, didn't you? The Hammer and Alexander. They gave that scaly traitor what for, they did.
It was a very gruesome
'Tis a
spectacle.
misfortune, brother. You lot can't help your condition, but at least the humans of you ain't celebrating the Source Plague.
You know anything more about Alexander?
Bishop's the son of the dead Divine. Don't know when we'll get a new one, but Alexander's looking after us in the meantime, all the same. And the Hammer's a solid sort. Don't take no guff and don't stand for no idling. Earned that name for a reason, she did.
Will I be allowed to leave
When
here?
you give up the darkness that's inside you. Take your fault, it's there, mine. But it's there all the same. They're working on a cure for you even now. Got some good leads, so I hear. You can trust
Okay.
Dallas to take care of it. And once you're cured, your life will start again.
This way. no, I didn't remember using my flurry. Alright. Teleport this chest. Okay. This. The beast.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child holding her knees and trembling. The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. She looks up at you with curious eyes.
Looks like a warrior princess.
A wide grin cracks across the child's face through her tears, showing two big gaps where her front teeth should be. She laughs.
Really? Yeah. Warrior Princess Coral. You're nice. You can have this. I found it outside, but I can't read it yet. That's next year, and then I'll learn it.
The child wipes her eyes and, grinning, plunks herself down on the earthen ground. She starts tracing shapes, hearts, stars, and diamonds into the dirt.
Go! Get out! You are not welcome here! Go, man-pig!
She eyes you suspiciously.
Please, please, just go.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Swallowed too much seawater by the looks of it.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters. What's happening to these turtles? They're transforming.
Courage? Then.
don't have the right tool for digging.
One way to start a fight. Teleport the dog. Not that far away from that one. Oh, I just had a range. Where's the rest of my party at? Oh, just right there. Darn. Not the fun. Oh, good.
Prepare yourself.
did get me. Oh no. I was kind of banking on the ooh, the miss. All right. I will just end my turn there. Save that action point. Nice. Ooh, critical hit. Oh, I'm down right away. there this time. I swear. Okay. She's almost down. That's good. she died. So sad. Two to black picks, one to arcs, keeping the remaining two for Alexander. I think I've got one. He might have the other one. With the contamination, +1 geomancer. That one gets +1 constitution. So the contamination armor set. Heart of contamination blossoms with a complete set, boosting the armor's level to 19. Toxic sap flows through the wearer's blood, lashing out at attackers. Oh. Interesting. And the boots. I'm going to give these to Fane. I believe that will make for an interesting combination. Turtle's claw does poison. There's more poison. Nice. Cool. Gives him greater resistance to poison. I think that would mean that he has a greater resistance to poison.
A snarl of vines snakes upward from the corpse. After a moment, you realize the gruesome truth. They're not entangling the corpse, but bursting from it.
Oh. I'll just look at
The vines have split the corpse's chest with incredible force. Thin roots wriggle from limbs and nail beds, anchoring it to the ground. The vines encircle a rough depression, as if something held there was violently torn free.
Well, I'm not going to deal with that. If I have anyone deal with it, I'm going to have Fane look at it.
A snarl of vines snakes upward from the corpse. After a moment, you realize the gruesome truth. They're not entangling the corpse, but bursting from it.
I will lean in closer.
Your mind churns, the imagery too chaotic to bring into focus. The incursion ends, leaving you feeling weak and somehow exposed. The vines bear unmistakable signs of old elven magic, the likes of which science once used to make entire forests spring to life.
Oh. Do I have to touch them?
Before you've even registered the cool flesh, the vines lash around your wrist and drag you close. They pulse, tightening mercilessly, and release you, withdrawing sluggishly, as if sated. For now, the vines have split the corpse's chest with incredible force.
Oh, yeah.
Thin, the vines encircle a rough depression, as...
Dying twice. Ugh. Where's the chat? Almost to level 4. Oh yes. Remember, there's a little secret area that I passed by over here. I need to be able to get to now with my gloves. Oh, here's the shovel I was needing. Let me see here. That pile was around here somewhere. There it is. Nice. We'll take the pouch too. Small enough. Set up to this area. Yeah, that's set up there.
Lucky find.
Just I'll give that to her. Yeah, Century Plus One the Warfare. Nice. Cool. New loot for people. What else? Let me look at the weapons that we picked up. The bow. Magical crossbow. Oh, that's right, her Staff of Magus. Do that. I could add that to the hotbar. Almost level 4. Right? No, level 3. We're almost level 3.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Griff glances from his blade to you and back again.
Got it from a dying man.
He
Spot
turns
you.
the card over and holds it up to the light, smirking.
I have no need for
Got your hands on my sparkler, did ya? Well, put it to good use. The louses I have at the card table could use a good shake-up.
Well, they're very shook up at the moment. I have found his oranges.
Spare the indignation and hand it over. Now.
I understand, man.
Good boy. Looks like everything's accounted for. Now the important question. Who's the thief?
This Griff is nothing but a thug. Don't give up Stingtail so easily.
I don't want Stingtail's blood on my hands.
Griff would kill a fellow over petty theft. Giving up Stingtail is no better than murder.
Can't tell you so.
I'm right chuffed to have my supplies back, so I'm gonna give you one last chance.
Oh. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a quick save.
Tell me who you found them on, or you're gonna have to answer to me, my knife, and each one of my people. And your little elf friend won't make it out alive neither.
Oh, I ain't no snitch.
Oh, you must think I'm playing with you. I don't play, and I'm over.
I'm gonna move my people into position while they're doing this conversation. Oh, there's the lady up here.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
Let's see here. No, I don't think that's a good idea. What about this? It would only cost one, so what I would do is I move all the way up here to the edge. And then use ignition. Oh, great. Okay. Alright. Ooh. I think I'm just gonna go for the flurry. Got a 4-turn cooldown. Alright. Take care of some of his magic armor. Oh, the level up. Battle. Interesting. Oh, in the miss. Alright, currently poisoned. But that's okay. One action point to get here. Yeah, boy. What you doing? Path is interrupted. that was an epic battle. We didn't lose anybody. Very excited. We leveled up. Ooh. Griff's key. Potato peeler. Bunch of gold on it, boys. Let's go. We tried to warn him. Butter's diary. Well, she ain't around right anymore. Getting used to the Griff crowd. This tastes like moldy socks. Rabbit's paw. Ooh, gladly take all of those. Oh, restoration scrolls. Yes. Chloroform, adrenaline, Healer's plate. Hilda doesn't think this breastplate comes in handy in a prison, so she's selling it. Healdor. It's Healdor's. Alright. Needle's wand. Alright. Well. Clear that out. Leather shirt. Potato porridge. Good. We will grab the potatoes. There's a lot of crafting we can do in this game. The barrel. Two cups. There's some potato sacks. There's a water barrel here. Cooking station. I had some empty potion bottles or something. Oh, did I loot her yet? I did not. Identifying glass.
An elf caked in mud and blood, looks up at you from the bottom of the cage. He holds his shoulder at a strange angle.
You kill him? Griff dies? Please, find his key. Let me out. Well done. Sometimes the best way from a situation is the simplest. I hope Griff rests in peace, even if he lives in anger. You helped me. You saved me from a terrible man. But still there is more I ask of you. I know a way out of here, and this I tell you. But there is something else.
What do you mean?
Sahela. She is everything. A ruler, a seer, a knower, a child. She cannot be lost here. It is for all our people, for the world. Give me your map. I show you the way out. A secret. Dangerous. But it leads to freedom.
I give you this amulet. You must pass it to the elves who still remain. Tell them Sahela is here. They will send help. Please. She is important.
I go to her. I wish you good luck, and I thank you for us all.
Well, let's go talk this thing till. Let him know that we didn't snitch on him or anything like that.
Don't mention my name to Griff. Please.
Oh. Is that all he has to say?
Don't mention my name to Griff. Please.
What does he have? He has pyrokinetic stuff. I will think on it. Go to the cave. Talk once again to Sahela.
I'll stab you right in the eye! Wait, I call a timeout!
Sahela, you are all right.
I am fine, Amiro. I am fine.
Amiro.
I know they help us.
Yes, they do. It is as you say.
Sit, my friend. Come.
As you say. As you say.
I know I trust them well.
She breaks into a huge, childlike grin as you approach.
One friend brings another home. Thank you.
small token back to her people. This might come and rescue her.
Her face falls at the mention of her home. Her hands fly instinctively to her eyes, as if to wipe away tears. But she stops herself.
My people, I miss them, but they cannot save me. It is not to be. We stay in Fort Joy. They stay elsewhere. This is the way. This is the only way. Homeland is gone. Home is wherever my people are. My mother is amongst them. Tova, a great elf. I do not mind Fort Joy, but I miss her very much.
That's my people too.
Yes, it is a deep hurt. In my tribe, we say, the heart lives in the family cookpot. It is true, I think. He gets better, little by little. We are together. We always get better if we are together.
She squeezes your hand.
I do not forget you. Remember me too.
You are quite safe. I am so glad.
Necromancer 1. Let's go. Alright. I think I'm gonna do the leveling stuff. Off stream is kind of the more boring stuff. Rearrange skills and the like. So I'm going to save.
Soon I am quite well again. Then we...